Welcome to a fireside edition of Ipsy Glam Bag Pick Day.
Hello, people of the internet future. How did your Ipsy Glam Bag for August 2022 Pick Day go? Mine was eventful. I logged in and here it came in. It opened on time, and I'm deliberating over choice. Everyone seemed to have the same choices. I've seen other people's choices, and they all on the internet. It seemed here on YouTube, and it seemed like the same. There were no real surprise upsets, but very good items. I'm sitting on my couch with my tablet and deliberating over it, and very, very spontaneously, an emergency maintenance issue occurred in my apartment. And I'm just like, oh God, oh crap. And I'm just like, well, let me concentrate on my pick. And nothing was going to stop me. I was going to pick my pickings and then post it to Instagram, screenshot a few, and then take the matter at hand. It would have been such a glowing, commercial for Ipsy had it been taped or filmed. And it wasn't funny for me at the time, pissed me off, but to see it, it's just, what should my Glam Bag Pick Day be? Oh, a big old chunk of my apartment ceiling just fell down. Huh, great. Well, let me concentrate on my picks. That would have been great. That would have been a terrific advertisement for Ipsy, a glowing one, if there ever was one. Don't worry about your apartment caving in. Just make your pick. So here we go. I'm going to review the picks and also, the sale, the Pick Day sale, whatever it's called. There's a lot of interesting price points, but I screenshotted the Pick Day sale a good 16 hours afterwards. So let's see how it went.
So beginning here with a neutral eyeshadow palette, which made people excited. You know, the neutral eyeshadow palette generates a lot of excitement. And here's Yensa, that foundation serum combo. The shade didn't match, but Why Go Warrior did say, hey, maybe you'll mix Yensa with Yensa, but it was too dark for me. Glam Glow, I deliberated over, but it's another facial exfoliator. I can't believe I said no to Glam Glow. Here is that e.l.f. putty primer that everyone on the planetverse, meta universe, whatever thingy that the internet is, everyone is in love, crazy balls excited with that e.l.f. putty primer. People love it. I like that glow-on fifth headband. I considered it, but I have a Refreshments one that I like and I use today. And that Cokie loose powder is nothing to sneeze at. There's an Ariza product, the little Refreshments wipes. Those are good. This beauty crop right here, an avocado superfood serum. I deliberated it as my wall caved in, and but I hope Ipsy sends it to me. But I decided on hair care as scalp care. It's a shampoo and a scalp exfoliator. It's very necessary. I've been taking better care of my scalp, and I really think it's great. I always take it literally when Ipsy says, great choice, Michelle. I go, thank you, Ipsy. Thank you so much for caring. And yes, I do want more. I always want more, Ipsy. So I decided to go with that hair care item, which is most appropriate for Leo to take care of your hair, as I'm about to explain. Here's a 2 for $20, that Elemist and that QMS cream that you see. The sale is over as of right now, but that QMS eye cream, when you see it in Ipsy, it's wonderful for eye depuffing. If you need it, that is the best eye depuffing eye cream ever. It's from BoxyCharm. Now here's a bunch of words instead of pictures, because pictures wouldn't load. So who needs pictures when you got words? Anyway, a couple of Item Beauty brow products were here on sale today. I like to catch the add-ons. Just before, as they're processing, I like to catch add-ons. So I did not partake in this sale. But there was a very exciting $9 price point, I noticed. And a lot of that is cool. Also, 2 for $5 is fun. Better than $3.50, I think. And I think a lot of people like the 2 for $5. deals instead of $3.50 since the price point was. Here's a two for $5. That one Eden Body Works papaya. Speaking of caring for your scalp, that has castor oil in it and it smells like papaya. Massage it into your scalp and your hair will grow. I can attest to that. What is that? $9 for a manicure set. That is very, very nice. And here on the bottom, Gumi. You know, Goomies never say die, right? So yeah, I might get that in the future. $9, like some kind of. I didn't really catch that. But oh, here's that one plum. What is that? Oh, it just passed. But I have the the marine version of those eye patches. Used it today also. There's 50 count in it. I use it once a week. I get a lot of pleasure from using that. Talk about depuffing your eyes. There's $20 deals, not too shabby. This one Translucent palette really blows my skirt up. Look at it. I'm dreaming of that. There's a Nomad Cosmetics that I can't afford right now. It's the Turtles palette. I think that Translucent really fits the bill as a substitute. Hope I get it. Oh, and here's some more detail.
So moving on down to some Leo talk. Leo is the fixed sign of summer. And as such, we are moving into the time of Leo. That's the whole point. Leo, very obviously, is the middle of the summer. Leo is ruled by the sun, Leo is ruled by the sun, and we can all see that. We are in the midst of the summer. It's all about sun. Leo being the strongest midpoint of all the seasons. So the fixed signs, they're the middle, and ergo the strongest, non-transitional parts, thirds of every season. Leo being the summer. Leo's opposite, Aquarius, being the middle and thereby strongest of the winter. And as such, Taurus is the strongest and fixed middle of spring, and Scorpio as such for autumn. And all of those signs are the strongest within their respective elements. So Leo fire, Aquarius air, Taurus is strongest in earth, in its most practical. Scorpio is strongest in its most emotional water sign. Aquarius is strongest in air and thinking. And Leo is strongest in fire and action. And this is definitely Leo's time. Leo people with the sun, zodiac, and Leo are the strongest. They are like the actors on the stage. They are the most strongest, not necessarily aggressive, but they are strongest in fire. And they will, like a Leo in your life will light up your life. They're the quintessential actors on the stage. I'm Aquarius. I'm Leo's opposite. My Leo friends, they always tell me, they always remind me to take action. Don't think so much. Take action. In that sense, Leo has action in all things, and especially business, but in all of life. Leos very naturally take action, and action is the leveler of everything. You could struggle with your skill set. You may lack education. You may not know the right people, but Leo, their natural innate ability to take action just trumps levels any disadvantages that they may have. Let me see. Their symbol is lion, because they're very brave. They're taking action, just charging in, taking action. Their glyph is the glyph right here. That's actually represents the Leo mane, the hair. The Leos that you have in your life, they will very naturally have very strong or extremely curly and very quickly growing hair, or just a luscious, luscious mane naturally. And they may tend to really take very excellent care of their hair. Let me see. So the strongest of the summer. So some of famous Leos include Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, who I think married recently. Those two are card-carrying Leos. Of course, they used to be an item 20 years ago or so. They're two Leos. And also this more like old-timey kind of old school rock and roll couple from back in the day, like the 80s, was Whitesnake lead singer David Coverdale, and this one model kind of groupie lady, Tawny Katane, who recently died. They were a really famous kind of rock star couple back in the day. And they were two Leos as well, just like Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. And what I like about those two couples, and they didn't stick together either, they're on and off, is that two fire signs, they'll marry, but it's more like about two Leos. It's more about like falling in love with like I see myself in you. It's like all astrological sun zodiacs in romance. Two of the same sign shouldn't marry. It's very common though, because you're too similar. You're so much, you see yourself in the other person. And it's so true for Leos. But two of the same astrological sign shouldn't marry because it won't last in the long term because you're so similar. What annoys you in the mate, you realize, oh, I'm the same way. That mirror doesn't always work. So, yeah, they're not going to last. Jennifer Lopez, they're not going to last like the other 5 or 6 times they were together either. But as I said, what I love about those two couples is that people describe, like Tawny Katane and David Coverdale, they said, oh, there's so much fire in that relationship. And all these people say that about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. And what I like is that people say that. Like, people refer to elements without even realizing that it corroborates with astrology. And people who say these things aren't even into astrology. So yeah, fire couples, the Leos that you know, you'll refer to them as their behavior as fire. And obviously in this time of sun zodiac, we're all about worshiping the sun. We're out getting that darker, deeper color or mimicking it through our bronzers. And also, if you have, for example, like a seasonal affective disorder or something like that, this time of Leo is like your time to shine. Like literally, all this like literal language, right? The sunshine energizes you and motivates you. It's so much fire in this time of Leo sun zodiac. So this Leo time is really obvious about soaking up the sun and sun worship and your time of bold activity, because soon autumn is coming and then it's time to hibernate again. So this is definitely the Leo sun season is definitely your time for activity and fun in the sun. So let me go into a couple more famous people. I went into Jennifer Lopez and David Coverdale and Tawny Katane. These are some 80s photos of them, right? I think it was like 88 or something. I don't really remember. They were just a really noticeable fire sign couple. So some more famous Leos is, old washed up Madonna. This old singer, she was like a card-carrying Leo. Let me see. Mila Kunis, the actress from that 70s show, and maybe she did something else. She's a card-carrying Leo. She's a very down-to-earth one. Supposedly in Leo personalities, there's a down-to-earth one, there's a highly narcissistic one, not necessarily like malignant narcissistic type, but just me, I'm the center of the universe, right? Like just like the sun. And then there's more shy, highly creative Leos. Leos are also very, very loyal to you and very protective. A Leo man especially takes fatherhood and protecting the family extremely seriously, as does Mila Kunis, a mother cub to her children. Mila Kunis and her husband Ashton Kutcher, he's Aquarius, and there's that Leo Aquarius dynamic. I don't follow celebrities too much, but he says typical Aquarius stuff, and she says typical Leo things, and it's very nice and compatible. Opposites always do very well in marriage. Long-term business partnerships, long-term friendships, parent-child relationships. A few more celebrities is Barack Obama, which I hadn't realized was a Leo. The actress Sandra Bullock, she's very much a Leo, like the loyal, kind-hearted type. And Sergey Brin, there's a Leo for you. And I think That's about it. I might find a couple more and present. Oh, I do have a few more. Here they are.
Okay, so here is Leo Kylie Jenner. Another actor, Leo Daniel Radcliffe. Oh, here's the weirdest possible photo I could find of actor Woody Harrelson. And here's Alfred Hitchcock. As well as well-respected psychologist Carl Jung. And how could I never forget the boldest, baddest ass mother effer of all Leos, Mick Jagger. I just heard his song again, Emotional Rescue, at the store today. Hit thumbs up if you know that's...
Okay, people of the internet future, I'm going to call this one a day. I hope you enjoyed pick day. Let me know how your pick day went. I'm surprised that everyone had the same stuff. So I'll see you next time, friends.